Netizens and Nigerians react to video of President Tinubu tumbling down on stage at Democracy Day celebration. Yeah, we saw the video of how Tinubu was trying to get, I think he was trying to get on the van to be able to, on the stage, to do what they call inspection of parade. Okay, and he missed his step and he fell. He fell strongly anyway, and quickly all the bodyguards and the aides had to pick him up from the stairs. Okay. At his age, they're supposed to look at him very well when he was climbing. I'm sure he must have missed his step or kicked the stairs and unfortunately could not balance himself. Nobody should actually rejoice over anybody's misfortune. Anybody could have tripped. Staircase is a big problem, no matter how small it is, and there are certain staircase safety rules that should be observed at all times. Okay, but anybody can fall, anybody can stand up. It's just unfortunate that the kind of APC government that we have, even when something genuine happens, people will multiply it and interpret it in million ways. Okay, so the question is, I know that some people will take this incident in different ways. It could have happened to anybody. Anybody could have tripped, irrespective of your health status. Anybody can trip and fall. So, but because it's involving, Nigerians are crying, the government is not doing well, and the government is on Tinubu's shoulder. Anything that happens to him, not everybody will take it the same way. Some will multiply it. While some will, try to, see reasons with him and wish him well. Some are also interpreting it in another way. Of course, that is life. Okay. Nigerians on social media have reacted after video of President Tinubu falling down emerged online. So according to Punch on Wednesday, President Bola Tinubu slipped while boarding the parade vehicle at the venue of the 2024 Democracy Day celebration. Shortly after arriving at the Eagle Square in Abuja, the president approached the vehicle and our correspondent witnessed him momentarily losing his footing as he attempted to step onto it. So despite the brief slip, the president quickly regained his balance and continued with the proceedings. So the event at Eagle Square was part of a series of events marking the country's Democracy Day celebration. So the video, which was seen on TVC News, has since gone viral on social media. It is worth noting that the president had delivered his Independence Day speech earlier this morning, shortly before the unfortunate incident occurred. Okay, here are some reasons or reactions to the video. And some say people are really looking for this man's downfall. Who are the people looking for his downfall? His government is not good, and that's why people don't want to be sorry for him. That is just the only thing. If this thing happens to some other persons that have good standing with the masses, everybody will, in fact, people will commiserate, and people will just begin to send messages of goodwill to him. But because APC government, right from Buhari now to Tinubu, has been so bad, people are just like, you never can tell the mind of the people. That is it. And sometimes I will never laugh at this. This can happen to anyone. Even Joe Biden once experienced same. Of course, these people are old, and it's very easy for them to lose their balance. And that is why anybody that is working with them is supposed to be very, very careful, very, very, very careful when you are, doing anything you are doing with them, watching over them, ensuring that nothing happens to them. My issue with President Tinubu is about his insensitive policies, which the populace are suffering from. He should do better or be booted out. Where this is person's view. Okay? The same person that said that he will never laugh at him, but his insensitive policies, that is the problem people are having with Tinubu. That is it. The same person that came into government in the name of, champion of democracy has messed up the democracy. Somebody said, thank God he wasn't hurt. Yes, that is what everybody should say. He fell, but he quickly got up. That's what matters most. Those mocking him do not have elders in their villages. Everybody has elder. It's just that when elder is not doing well, he won't get the respect of the young ones. That is just the problem. National disgrace on national TV at Democracy Day. After blowing lies on TV, okay, in body not fit hold those lies, rather choose to go down low for a minute. Can you imagine what this one is saying? Okay, anyone can trip off and fall, young or old, weak or strong, but this is a disgrace. A proactive measure should have been taken. Speaks a lot about the things currently happening in Nigeria, and that is it. That is exactly what it is. So where were the aides? Okay, they know he isn't too well. Why do him like that? Why did they not care for him? I hope Mr. President is fine. The state of the economy came to mind. Can you imagine? The state of the economy came to mind. All right. So those are actually some of the reactions that are coming from that occurrence. People have reacted in different ways. So someone wrote, it is normal to fall. The most important thing is to rise again, which he firmly did. Nigeria will rise and be great again. So when a leader fall, it means that the country don't fall. That is what it means. Wow. All right. So somebody saying there's no big deal at all. President Biden failed so many times. Americans did not count on that at all because it was not an issue. It is the mischievous ones like people in Arise TV that will see it as important. Can you imagine? Why are you bringing Arise TV into this matter now? Arise TV has not said anything. You are talking about Arise TV. Doesn't make sense now. Why are you bringing Arise TV into this? It doesn't make sense. Some say there's no big deal about Tinubu's falling. It can happen to anyone. He slipped, fell, and got up immediately to continue. It is well with him. Anybody can slip while climbing a staircase, so nothing to mock about. Okay. Somebody saying he is not physically strong for this job, but they forced him on us. He is supposed to be resting in his bodilon chikina. I'm not insulting him, but saying the obvious. That is it. Nobody forced him. He forced himself on us. That's what some other person is saying. That's what you get from a government that lies too much. The president slipped but didn't fall, and it can happen to anyone of which you are not excluded. Okay, he fell Yakata. I beg Yakata, not the dear. Can you imagine? It describes the state of the country, but on the other hand, it behoves us to come together and lift him up. Kudos to the men that quickly helped him. Can you imagine? I blame his aides. There should have been a rehearsal before the day. Army believes in rehearsals before any parade. Exactly. There must have been rehearsal. Now, that's not the first time he's climbing such truck. So there's nothing special about rehearsing how to climb a truck. So if it is true, then this is not a good sign. That's what this one is saying, it's not a good sign. So that is what is happening. People are reacting differently to that incident. But again, Nigeria is what it is today. Thank you for listening. Let's have a comment.